So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here along with me on this ride. I'm out on the Honda CRF250 and we're going out on a little bit of an exploration. We did this before. I went and got lost and got a little bit muddy, and a few of you guys in the comment section said I missed a few lanes. You told me where some extra ones are, so that's where I'm going today. I'm going to hunt out the extra lanes. Now this video is part of the exploration on the 250 CRF series. That's not really, I just made that up, but it sounds very professional, doesn't it? Like I'm planning to do a series on this sort of thing. I plan to do a lot of things, very few of them ever come to fruition. I do a little bit on it and then I get sidetracked and want to do something else. You see, this is my problem. I get distracted easy. See? And I haven't even got a proper exhaust on. I just love being out riding, and fingers crossed we can find these extra roads. I've got my RAM mount, so I'm going to put my phone on here because there's one I'm going to need a little bit of GPS help to find. But the other one, the first one, I was so close to and I never knew. The one near Box Hill. So I'm going to do a little bit of one that I've done before, and then instead of doing a left down a little country lane, I've been told I go straight over and there's another lane there, so we shall see. Hopefully this is good information. There was one thing I was meant to do and I couldn't remember what it was. I knew it was for this bike, but my mind went completely blank until I got on the bike, put these boots back on, and then realized I had to adjust the gear lever because these boots are too big for this gear lever. But I haven't done it, so there's going to be some false neutrals and some wrong gears in this one. I've just stocked up with a Red Bull and a protein bar. I'm going to eat that when I get to the beginning of the trails, just to give me that little bit of a boost, because I haven't had breakfast yet, and we all know breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Fact. These boots are so squeaky. Right, so here we are, just hanging out with my sheeples. You know how it goes. So peaceful out here. It's lovely. It's nice being out on a bike. It's quite warm today as well. I've got my winter gear on, but I'm boiling. Got my summer gloves. I've only got a pair of jeans on, but yeah, I'm still quite warm. So this is the beginning of the trail, and I'm looking forward to this one. I've got an extra couple of cameras as well. This up here is owned by Denby's, I believe, which is a vineyard. So I think over the other side of the hill is all the vines, because obviously there's none there, otherwise I'll be going, look, there's loads of vines, but there's not. Anyway, I'm rambling and talking nonsense now. Even that sheep there that's staring at me knows that I'm talking rubbish. So let's get on. You alright? How you doing? You all good? Nice. What's up? So on the 250, see, I'm down with the kids, and I'm just going to head off down here. I've got this camera mount here and I put one on here, so I'm going to set those up. Hopefully they will come out with good footage. If they don't, you will never see them, but let's crack on with it anyway. And I've also got one of those and one of those, and they're going to get me through it. Right, so all stocked up, Red Bull done. Let's turn this one on and see what kind of footage we come up with. I've only got one battery for that one though, so it's a case of turning it on and off. Alright, let's stand up. I'm not going to go mad today. I'm just going to chill out. I'm just going to enjoy the countryside. Guys, a hell of a lot of leaves, so I've got to kind of stay out of the ruts because I don't know how deep they are. I think we discussed this on the last one, but I only did that for fun, didn't really need to do that. But yeah, there are more leaves on the floor now because we're right coming towards the end of October. Still a lovely pleasant day though, absolutely glorious. I have so much luck when I'm out and about on this thing. It's lovely, it's absolutely stunning out today. Alright, let's cruise past the horses again. Don't want to spook them. Cheers, mate. I thought that was an electric bike. Was it an electric bike? I don't know. He was having fun though. Probably just stolen it. I probably just said hello to a thief. Oh, we're getting a bit muddy up here, so let's stick it in second and slide a little bit. Not first. See, I told you these boots are annoying. Right, so I was told to go straight on here, so if I go, I went up that way last time, so if I go straight on here, they reckon it turns into a lane again. We shall find out. Let's find out. But in the meantime, let me turn that rear camera off. I don't want to waste the battery on a bit of tarmac, do we? No, we don't. Right, I seem to have found another one. I think this is the one they were talking about. They said straight on, big house on the left, which it was, and then up this way. So let's see. Let's stop for the horse. That's the byway where the horse is, so just going to let the horse chill out and then going to get going after that.
Thank you.
No problem.
I did just pass 2 other horses down there.
Okay, how far?
Oh, literally passed them maybe 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I'll wait here then.
They're going in the other direction.
Oh, are they?
Come up behind them, yeah.
Okay, I'll be as quiet as possible. Thank you. Ah, see, that might be a problem. This is why I'm lucky, but I've got a quiet bike, so I'm going to take this one very quietly and very easy. I'm going to chill out on this one. I don't know this route, never been down here, so say luckily the lady there told me there's a couple of more horses up here, so I do find that weird that this is a public byway, technically a public road, and there's a bridleway up there which is for horses only, yet they go on here. Strange. I mean, everyone's got the right to it, but it is a glorious day to be out, regardless of the speeds, regardless of if I'm sliding around. I mean, look at this. This is 30 minutes from my house, and I live just on the outskirts of London. So I can go 30 minutes one way and hit loads of traffic, town, hustle bustle, 30 minutes the other way, and I come out here. Right, good, they're going down there, so I shall continue up here. If this is a byway. Oh, fantastic. Right, let's cover the rear brake, stick it in second, because I don't know where anything goes. I don't know the lay of the land. I don't know where the ruts are. I literally don't know a thing about this road. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, that was a dirty look, wasn't it? Obviously he doesn't know he's on a public road. And this is the problem. People see things like this and assume they're not roads, but ladies and gentlemen, they are roads. They might not be suitable for all vehicles, but they are roads. It's got one seriously big rut in the middle and lots of stones and roots. Oh. I'm glad I didn't meet those walkers down here. I probably would have fallen off. It's all a good learning curve though. Oh, we've got some mud. Stay in the rut. More of my sheeples. I don't know where I'm going. I'm completely lost. I hope I'm still on the byway. I assume I am because I can still see tyre tracks. But we're starting to go a little bit uphill now, so a little bit more welly. Got to watch out for those roots. God, there's plenty of them, and big stones. Sorry, this is not an exciting one, folks, but I'm having fun. Lots and lots of stones up this one. Very big stones, quite flinty, if that's a word. Oh, I'm running out of room on the side. I'm going to have to go in a rut. And up, there you go, up the roots. It's not a bad lane, this one. I quite like it. Very rocky. Kind of a bit nervous now because I didn't bring any tools, because the other lanes were just mud, but this one has got some sharp rocks. See, you don't always need speed. You can have fun at what am I doing, 16 miles an hour, 16 to 20 miles an hour, maybe 30 tops, and you can still have fun. This is great. I hope I'm still on a byway. Otherwise I'm just illegally riding through the woods. I haven't seen any signs stopping me. I've only seen byway signs. The last sign I saw was a public byway sign, so I haven't come off of that road yet, so I will assume that I'm still on it. And you can tell by the ruts that cars or ATVs and bikes have been down here before, so hopefully they're not illegal either and I'm not just following in bad footsteps. Oh, the English countryside is just beautiful, especially on a day like this, a nice autumn day like this. Alright, so let's go this way, and I'm going to pump into the GPS. That's right, I said pump into the GPS. It's a thing. It's not really. But I'm going to put into the GPS the next one, or where I think it is, and I'm going to head up that way. So let's find a place to pull over, put the phone on here, get my ways out, and then tap it all in, and then we'll see where we come out. Just throw this little beauty up here where it belongs, in the dirt. Right, we put it in the GPS. It's saying 7.1 miles away. I thought it was closer than that, but evidently it's not. I might have put the wrong destination in, who knows. Let's find out when we get there. We're on Ranmore Common whatever at the moment, and I know there's some green lanes on this one, which are ones I've done before, so I'm kind of going away from where I know there's definite green lanes and heading towards the unknown, but we shall see. We shall see. Was that excited enough? Was I meant to go up there? Oh no, we're rerouting. Where are we going? Where are we going? These are the lanes I normally do, but it's taking me up there on the road and round. So do I cut through? No, I'm going to come back and do these later. I'm going to set the camera up on the back and do these later. So let's head towards the ones I haven't done before, because you guys are probably bored with the same roads already. So let's check out the next ones. Should be a nice ride there. It's a glorious day. These country lanes are fantastic anyway, so it's not as if I'm going to suffer, is it? Are they byways? What are they? I don't know. I'm getting excited every time I see like a gate or a fence or just a little side road. I get excited and think, can I ride up there? Can I ride up there? 9 times out of 10 you can't. It's just for horses, walkers, doggers, that sort of thing. Let's chill out. Let's do a transition as I go across this bridge. Are we ready? Well, hello. We're not green laning yet, but this is a lovely little road. Waze has taken me on this little GPS system. I wouldn't recommend it for a car or a lorry or a van, but on this little bike it's quite cool. It's a really nice road, very interesting. It's a very interesting route it's taking me. It's a lovely time of the year to be out and about exploring. The colours are just wonderful. The reds, the greens. Obviously I don't like the leaves in the road so much and the slippery surface, but I've got the right bike for it. This is enchanting. I think that's the word for it, enchanting. Can you imagine all the magical people that live out in these woods? I bet it's full of them. I can't see them now, and obviously you can't see them on camera because they hide themselves, but it's a fact. The woods are full of magical people. And of course it's also full of weirdos. Right, it's saying it's up here somewhere, up ahead. That definitely wasn't 7 miles. I don't know where I got 7 miles from, but it definitely was not 7 miles. So let's see if we can find the entrance to a public byway. Well, I followed the trail up here. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Plenty of stuff for mountain bikers and walkers. Walkers that way, walkers that way, walkers behind me, walkers that way, mountain bikes that way. But this is the only bit of motorcycling I can do. Should have turned off my ABS, but I didn't. So we've only got this short stretch, which is now downhill. I just came up it, I was told you can get somewhere at the top of this road, but I can't see how to. The map says you can, but the signs up there say something completely different. I've done this one a few times now. It's a bit gravelly, a bit chalky, a little bit dirty, a little bit of everything, but it's not, I'm not going to say it's not that difficult, because if I say it's not that difficult and I fall off, I look like a pleb, don't I? So I'm just going to do this one up to Newlands Corner, grab a coffee, and then we'll assess what we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon from there. Let's bung this right in there. No worries, take it easy. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. Oh, I've got to get going again. I did not expect to see a van coming down here, especially a scaffolding van. Here we are. Time for the brew. Right, so I'm back on this little lane. I've set this camera up, so I'm just going to start this and then sink it. Not sink it as in put it in water, and submerge it. So that should do it, and hopefully this thing won't get too muddy, for one, because otherwise you won't be able to see jack shit, and two, we'll capture some okay footage. So let's go. It's the first other motorcycle I've ever met out here. Do you know what? I've still got my ABS on. Let's get rid of that. Oh shit, not oh shit, but oh shit. I think I've just I think I might be a bit more cautious this way. I kind of just went for it with that one, no planning whatsoever. Worked out okay though. So I can remember this side is okay. Getting cramped just putting my leg over the bike. See you later. Should not have had the visor open. What a should have closed my visor.
I've got to pull up right boot now.
That first one I forgot, didn't I? Tastes like shit and all. Take it easy. Okay, now I'm getting more and more wet. so thank you very much for coming along on this one. I hope you're still enjoying these little off-road exploring kind of videos on the CRF250. Nice to meet up with a guy called John, also out Green Laning on a CRF. Honda's in the hizzle. Had a great time. Discovered one new route. There's one I couldn't find, but I still had a laugh. Got very wet. My hands are soaking wet. I would be very cold if it wasn't for this glorious weather, but it is glorious. We're coming up to the end of October and I've still got my summer gloves on and my hands are warm. I've got my winter gear on and I'm boiling, but it's all good. Anyway, that's enough ramblings for now. Once again, let me know in the comments section below what you think of these videos. Do you still want to see more off-road videos? Let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. This one ends right here, right now. You know I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. I shall see you on the next one. Yes, once again, I really do love you. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.